It's Friday, and you've just been paid. The excitement takes over. New shoes, fancy dinners, movies. But soon your money's gone. But wait, before you spend it all, let's turn the excitement into a powerful plan. Today, I'll share a step-by-step guide to the 6 essential things you must do with your money right after you get paid. But before we dive in, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on more tips to keep your finances on track. Now, let's get this started. The first and most important step is finding your financial baseline. Personal finance often feels overwhelming, which is why many struggle. Did you know that 64% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck? It's because they commit a common mistake called mental accounting. Instead of tracking your money, you categorize it in your mind. You might get a tax refund and think of it as extra spending money, but it's just your money coming back to you because you just paid too much in taxes. The solution is simple. Open a spreadsheet and list all your monthly expenses: rent, internet, pizza, you name it. This will show you how much you need to survive each month. Then cut out non-essential expenses like Netflix or Candy Crush subscriptions. Now you should end up with just a few core expenses. First, housing, which could be rent or mortgage. Generally, you want these to be under 30% of your income. Second, groceries and food should be about 10% of your income. Third, insurance and utilities like internet, cell phone, and electricity about 10%. This is your financial baseline, the minimum you need to survive each month. Keep it under 50% of your total income to build a strong financial foundation for the next steps. Imagine having 6 months' worth of expenses saved in your bank account at all times. Think about the freedom and peace of mind that comes with knowing you're covered if you ever get sick, lose your job, or face an unexpected injury. This is why an emergency fund is crucial. Instead of asking your parents for money or using credit cards, you need a financial safety net. Studies show 56% of Americans can't handle an unexpected $1,000 expense, and 22% don't have any emergency funds at all. Your goal should be to save 6 months of your financial baseline. If your baseline is $3,000 a month, that's $18,000 for emergencies. Remember, emergencies aren't nights out or vacations. They're for when things truly go wrong, like your house flooding or a car accident. When life is FUBAR, your emergency fund steps in. Fill out your emergency fund and you'll be ready for whatever comes next. Once you fill your emergency fund, immediately move to the next step. 77% of American adults are in debt, and this has become the norm. We buy luxury clothes to keep up with a lifestyle we can't afford, or new furniture when Craigslist could have sufficed. That strangles your monthly income, making it hard to save or invest when you're paying hundreds on credit cards or car loans. Paying off high-interest debt will save you thousands in interest and fees. So what's the best strategy to pay it off early? There are 2 ways. First, tackle high-interest loans like credit cards or car loans. Pay off the highest interest rate first, then move on to the next. This is the avalanche method, the most cost-effective way to pay off your loans. Alternatively, the snowball method focuses on the smallest loan amount first. While less efficient, it builds momentum and keeps you motivated by quickly eliminating debts. After paying off your high-interest debts, you'll have more flexibility with your income. But remember, prioritize the next step before doing anything else. When people think about investing, they often imagine flashing screens, day trading, and aggressive brokers screaming, like scenes straight out of Wolf of Wall Street. But in reality, investing doesn't have to be hard or overwhelming. The basics are simple, and once you're familiar with them, you could potentially make millions over your lifetime. Einstein once said, "Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it, earns it. He who doesn't, pays it." Compound interest is the reason you should have started investing yesterday. On average, the stock market returns about 10% a year, meaning your money can double every 10 years without you lifting a finger. For example, if you invest $6,000 each year from age 25 to 65 with an annual return of 10%, you could end up with over $2.7 million. On the other hand, if you just keep that money under your mattress, you'd only have $240,000. The difference is huge and can completely transform your life. After you invest it, move on to the next step. When it comes to life, time is our most precious resource. It's the one thing we can never buy more of. Economists refer to opportunity cost. Every moment spent on one task is time lost doing something else. Take Sundays, for example. You might spend 3 hours cleaning floors, wiping windows, and taking out the trash. But what if you use those 3 hours on a side hustle? If you can make $90 in that time and hire someone to clean for $30, you come out ahead. Over time, this strategy allows you to invest the difference and earn even more time back for things you love. Start by listing tasks you dislike, cleaning toilets or mowing the lawn. Write down how much time it takes you to do each task. How much money you could be making if instead of doing these tasks, you were just working on your side hustle. Then look into how much it costs to hire someone else to do the tasks. So putting all these together was helpful to see if it made more financial sense to hire someone to do something or to keep doing it yourself. The most important step of all is automating your finances. Managing everything manually, like paying bills or investing, takes dedicated time and brain power every week. Throughout the day, as you make more decisions, the quality of every choice decreases. Imagine if you could set up your finances to run on autopilot. It's going to save you so much time and headache in the long run. You don't have to worry about whether your bills are paid or if you've invested this week. It's all automatic. Here's how to do it. First, ensure your paychecks are automatically deposited into your checking account. Then, set up automatic transfers to move funds into 2 new accounts, your spending account and your savings account. The spending account covers fixed monthly bills and essentials like groceries and gas. Know your typical monthly expenses and set spending targets for non-essentials like dining out and entertainment. At the end of the month, move leftover funds into your savings account. This automated flow will help you save for emergencies, pay off a high-interest debt, invest, and cover opportunity costs. If you're doing all these steps, sometimes you still might not feel like you're doing a good job financially. And that might be because you don't know these 7 money mistakes you must avoid. What if I told you that avoiding just one of these mistakes could transform your financial situation? See you there.